Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is inspired by mermaids, and this will be my entrance for the NYX Face Awards India 2017. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. So before we start with face makeup, I'm going to show you how I made the crown. So I took these plain white shells, added some glitters on the edges, and I used pink, green and silver glitters. And once I'm done with that, I left it for a while to dry, and I took a thin strip of plastic sheet and I stuck these shells onto it. And once I'm done with that, I added some pearls just to fill in the empty spaces. This is how the crown looks like once I'm done, and I just attach an elastic band on both ends so that I can place it on my head, and that is it. So now moving on to face makeup. First I'm going to start with the base. Here I'm just applying on foundation, and now I'm just placing this all over my face and blending it in using a stippling brush. To highlight and conceal my under eye, I am taking a lighter shade of concealer, which is one shade lighter than my actual skin color. And here I'm just using my fingers to blend it all out, and I'm also placing this on the center of my face, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and right under where I'm going to contour, and blending it in using that same brush. So next I'm using a translucent powder to set my whole face. Create the fish scales on my face. I'm gonna use this net. First I'm gonna start by contouring my face. Here I'm using a dark blue color eyeshadow, and here next I'm gonna use a lighter shade just to create that nice transition effect, and I'm taking it all the way up to my temples. And once I'm done with this, I also added some pink blush onto my cheekbones, and I also add a little of a green eye color eyeshadow. And as you can see here, I'm taking this all the way up to my forehead. I'm just stippling in the color, and I'm using a combination of pink, green and blue. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take that same dark blue shade that I used earlier, and I'm contouring my nose with it, and I'm taking this all the way inside the inner corner of my eye, all the way up to the brow, as you can see here, and blending it in really well. And here I'm just placing a little of that lighter blue shade to blend in harsh lines and to soften out the look a little. And here I'm going in with the same dark shade of blue on my hairline, just to add more dimension to my face. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna fill in my brows. And I've decided to make it look more bold and dramatic for this look. Now moving on to eyes, here I'm gonna use a brown color, a very light shade of brown for my crease as a transition color, and I'm just blending it in really well. I also made sure I flick it outwards, as you can see here, just to elongate my eyes a little. And yes, I'm going a little above my crease for this and doing the same thing on the other eye as well. And once I'm done placing this color on my crease, I'm taking a clean blending brush just to soften out the edges a little. Next, I'm going in with same light blue color eyeshadow, and I'm just placing this all over my lid. And once I'm done with that, I took a blending brush and blend out all the harsh lines. For my inner corner, I've decided to go in with that same green shade that I used earlier on my face, and I'm just placing this on the inner corner of my eye, taking it all the way down, as you can see here. So to make that blue color more vibrant, I've decided to wet my brush. Here I'm just placing that color again on the center of my eyelid. And for my outer corner, I've decided to go in with that darker shade of blue just to create more depth and dimension to my eyes, and going in with that same clean blending brush and blending out all harsh lines. Next, to highlight my cheekbones, I went in with a silver color eyeshadow, and I'm just placing this on the highest point of my cheeks, and I really like the effect here. It gives a very nice scaly effect. And I'm also doing the same thing on the center of my forehead, and I place this on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose, and also on my cupid's bow. And yes, also highlighting my brow bone with the same color. And I did my eyeliner off camera, so once I'm done with that, I just went in with that darker shade of blue, placing this on the lower lash line and also blending it out using that lighter shade of blue. Now that we're done with eyeshadow, I'm giving my lashes a good coat of mascara and also going in with 2 pairs of false eyelashes. I've decided to do two, one like the plain falsies. These are a little more dramatic, and I've decided to use glitters on the other one. I've used a combination of pink, silver and green glitters to add in more drama. And I'm also going in with a white color liner on my waterline and also applying some mascara to my lower lash line. So for my lips, I've decided to go with a pink vibrant color, and I also decided to add in some glitters on the center of the lip to make it more 3D kind of effect and to make my lips more pouty. And with the same silver glitters, I'm gonna apply this on the highest point of my cheeks just to add in more highlight. So once I'm done with my face, I'm gonna start adding more scales to my neck and also right under my collarbone, and also contouring my neck using that same darker shade of blue, blending it in with the lighter shade of blue, and also taking it all the way up to my jawline just to contour my jawline. And blend till there's no more harsh lines. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna contour my collarbone as well. And to highlight my collarbone, oh yeah, I messed that up there and I took a clean brush to clean it up. So anyways, to highlight my collarbone, I used the same silver color that I used to highlight my cheekbones. And yeah, that is it. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna add in some pearls on the top of my brows. Here I'm just measuring the length, and once I'm happy with it, I'm gonna cut it off the excess, and I used a lash glue to stick it on. I'm taking the bigger size pearls. I'm just gonna place this right over where I placed the first one. Doing the same thing on the other side, and with the same size pearls I took and placed it on the center like so. And that's it. I also curled my hair for this look, and now I'm gonna wear the crown that I made. So now we've come to the end of the video, and this is the final look. I really had fun creating this look for the NYX Face Awards 2017. And I hope you guys like the video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!